Getting out of here in a couple of hours or so. Oh, it's such a long day, man. I gotta get some coffee in my system. It's just boring, you know? Nothing ever happened. No. No. No, no, no! I gotta go! I gotta go!
Hey! Everything okay?
Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no!
Welcome to Strike Force. You are an elite battle squad assembled to defend Earth. This is who we're up against. The alien warlord Ultimus and his Kree soldiers who have joined forces with Hydra and AIM. Now, I know some of you aren't used to fighting side by side with each other, but the world needs you to put aside your feuds
I
and
hope this is
stand
not
together.
a thing.
Any questions?
Hmm.
Any other questions? All right, it's go time. Now get out there and save the world.
Oh. Yeah, new to Code Affinity.
You need help with
I haven't
the
done
Marvel
it yet.
Strike Force game? Then come down to the school of the Game Father. Valley Flying did, and he learned that you can't beat the Game Father. Valley Flying. That's right, I'm the 3-time Super Sunday Redstone Blitz Orb champion. After I uppercutted Valley Flying in his vagina for the 3rd time, he went home and cried to his little mommy, and now I need a new challenger. Bring it, little boy.
MSF.
Alright. Hello there. How y'all doing? I guess we'll just get right on started with Crucible because I didn't look at it. Alright, so the hardest room is going to be Starjammers. Well, let's get through Starjammers first. We'll do the hardest teams and we'll work to the easier teams. Let's see, Lilandra. Wait a minute. 4-piece with Sentry? 4-piece Vigilante with Sentry? I don't believe that. I mean, I see it, but I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to overkill it. I'm gonna overkill 5 with F3 SK Profx. Just explode it. All right. Let's see. We got Immortals plus Blue Marvel. No. Is this not working? Oof. 4 you can mortals. I don't. It curses on defense. Yeah.
Drop too wet just to climb that board. FOMO'd out, oh, this price got ignored. Every auction bit a slap to the face, cause I'm racing rich kids just to keep my place. Midnight strike, check the ranks, I'm 6th. Leaderboard sharks with unlimited tricks. Swipe that card like pride don't apply. Pray in the auction where scope please the guide. Odin's up top, they said with a grin. But it's gated behind how much cash you spend.
All right, we can do a Blastar team. That's interesting.
Cheap. Now I'm just broken, lost some sleep, rank 50, 58, man, what a joke. Scopely just got me, I'm mentally broke. No diamonds on Odin, no leaderboard flex. Just regretting the debit card wreck. One more pack, I told myself. Now I'm just raised, post a torch on the shelf.
Storm, Doom, IP. Okay. All right, let's go to, let's see, what's going to be the next hardest? Winter Guard?
Leaderboard clean, now it's just broken. They patched the map upon stakes. We're smoking points for nothing, refunds in play. Now fairness is dead, devs just look away.
How's it going, Herb?
You thought whining would save you? You thought YouTube video would make you a hero?
Well, we need to characters. Let's see. Let's just do. Better blaster room. Well. All right, so we can do Immortals. Yeah, we'll find out. I don't know what to do there. Let's see here. One you can vigilante? Huh. I'm gonna do Damon in 2. In 2, I'm gonna do Damon. All right. 3. It's interesting. I don't hate this defense. I think it's pretty good, actually. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get Guardian, yeah. Quasar, let's see, Captain Britain. Can I use Night Stalkers in 3? No, I could use full like Sinister. Yeah, I could use Sinister in 3. Let's see. Vulture, Green Goblin Classic, Craven, and what? Hob and Sup. Okay, and then in 4, 4, what do we got in 4? Let's see. Well, all right. So you said that I could use Vigilante in 1. I'm gonna go back and look into that. Or I could do a faster I could do a faster S6. No, I'm already doing that. Vigilante should take 1. All right. We'll do Immortals in 4. Let's go back and look at 1. Yeah, 1 is Vigilante. If Vigilante works, I'll do Vigilante there. I just don't see anybody else. YOLO, find out. All right. All right, we'll try it. All right, we've got Winter Guard on defense in 1, which, you know, got the Winter Guard stats, but of course, you know, we're trying to see if they will provide value in Crucible. Boy, if Vigilante takes it out, then, I mean, I feel like Winter Guard is a relatively slow team, and then part of it is the passive on Omega Red in War. So as long as we get ahead of them, I know like the pings from Darkstar are pretty ugly. Yeah, we're fine. All right, let's see. Let's get some sound effects going. Let's see. You're gonna be the most annoying, so we're gonna stun you. All right then. All right, she's gone, and let's see. Let's get through. Goodbye. Okay. It was weird. Thought we would have got another turn there, but I guess not. All right, so that was pretty straightforward. Oof, look at that. Is this just like an efficiency sink here? I feel like efficiency was kind of like the main thing in this round so far. I mean, clearly that wasn't super efficient. Because he just stood there. I mean, I guess I could have focused on him earlier. It felt like the rest of the team just kind of fell down. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, we'll go to the next room. We're going to do probably just an overkill Damon team here. Let's see. Let's get rid of you and you. Let's use Guardian for the offense up. And let's use Medusa to shut down any death proofs, which will slow the match down, I suppose. Okay, let's go. And what are we going to do next? This should be a pretty fast match. Oh, look at that. Rip Guardian. There we go. Yeah, it makes for a faster match without the death proofs. But boy, Rip Guardian, man, he's dead. Oh well. All right, let's go to the next room, and we're gonna do a an S6 team here. Let's load up Sinister. And let's take in Hobgoblin, Superior Spider-Man, Green Goblin Classic, Craven, and Vulture. I'm going to drag Vulture all the way over to the left. And I think we're just going to be faster here. All right, let's see how that goes. Sebastian Shaw is only... I'm trying to figure out if that'll matter or not, but I don't think so. I don't think it'll matter much. We'll get through it. Okay. Not Sebastian Shaw, Living Mummy. Might have been a mistake. We'll find out here shortly. Green Goblin Classic, which is kind of vital to pop off here. Yeah, without Green Goblin Classic, we probably have a problem. Now let's see. Well, there's that. There's that, right? Oof. All right, well, let's see here. Oh, we almost got you. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was kind of ugly, but... I think that would have been pretty straightforward if Green Goblin Classic would have survived there. Again, I feel like efficiency is not great. Yeah, we're gonna get dinged on efficiency here. Well, I feel like 50,000 scores are what win in Crucible right now. Well, there we go. Got through the revive, so that saved a little bit there. Okay, let's go into the next room. Next room should be a little bit more efficient than this because we're going to be using Immortals. Yeah. Okay. Okay. This is the one that I was worried about, Sebastian Shaw. The one had Living Mummy. But Immortals is going to shut down the pre-taunt. Let's see, who am I going to want to stun over there? Let's take a look. Out of the gate. Yeah. Go after Hobgoblin, and then we'll stun with Rachel here. Okay, target you. All right, so let's bring them all together here. Okay. Okay then. All right. So we're kind of going the brute force route here on out. Like I said, I think I have way too much offense. I'm gonna have to make adjustment for next week. Yeah. Actually, let's drop you and throw in our friend. Maybe I have Shadow King on defense. Yeah, I do. Let's do. Who this guy should not be on offense, but whatever. Let's put a couple next to each other, and we'll just go. Some redundancy on this team for sure, but we're just going. All right, here we go. Okay. Let's see. Let's go like that. All right, we're gonna go in with the Blastar team into room 6. And I think we'll be all fine there. Okay, we're going to do Blastar. What are we going to do? Blastar over here, Thunderstrike. Let's take in some old school. And let's see, we're going to bring in Iron Patriot. Let's see, let's split this up. Yeah, I think that's what we want. Yep. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. Well, YOLO. We're going in. Otherwise, we're saved the fun for the very last room. And we'll see how this goes. Okay then. All right, so we got through it. That was fun. That was fun. Okay then. That was fun. Holy moly, that was fun. 50,188. Let's see if I lose. I don't know what to say. I hate this. I hate playing Cross the Crucible like this. I really hate this. Yeah, I know, right? Oh my God, what a garbage way to lose. I just. And I kind of knew right from the start, right? I was just like, oh man. I feel like I did that with Alliance War, and that led to me hating the game even more. Yeah, if we don't like Crucible or Alliance War or play them competitively, then there's not much of a game left. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't feel like there's much of a game here if you don't like Crucible and War. Like, I guess I just have a challenging time understanding. I mean, I guess there's different reasons to like the game, but for me, that's the part of the game that I think this game excels over other games.
Hold on. He's thinking. Never mind.
Fragnito? Fragnito? Fragnito. Wow. Oh, yeah, this is awful. I gotta change it up. All right, let's see. Let's do this new code Infinity. I think this calls for my Fever Dream song. I want to see if it's as bad as I remember it. I wonder, I can't remember if that my fever drinks. Oh, look at that. My fever drink. Well, that's nothing. All right, well, I'll take it. My fever drink song is as bad as I remember. So, before I play this song, I got to give some context. So, I didn't sleep, or I slept forever. Like, I had 103 fever. Didn't eat. I lost 5 pounds. Didn't eat any food. Didn't get out of bed. Just lied there and sweat for a better part of a weekend. And I had these really awful dreams. Like, I was playing not only Marvel Strike Force, but I was also playing Raid Shadow Legends in my dream, and I couldn't understand the mechanics of the game. Like, it was so, and I was getting pissed off, and I was like, because I couldn't understand what was going on. Like the game, I couldn't think. My brain was like fried. And then I kind of came out of it, and then I was listening to this TikTok reel and I was like, oh, or it was no Instagram reel because I don't do TikTok anymore. And it was like, oh, I should make a song like this. And so I put the song together and I'm like, wow, this song sounds great. It sounds amazing. The best song I ever made. It's chaos. It's angry. It's offbeat. It's confusing. It's so cool. And then I played it the next day and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? So I'll play that and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll be like, what the hell happened? Wow, it's worse than I remember. It's worse than I remember. It's worse than I remember. Yeah, this is a bit much. Yeah, I mean, it definitely encapsulates a moment and a feeling. I don't fucking know. I have fucking no idea. I have no idea anymore. Anyways, that's how I felt, I guess. Oh. I don't know what Suno was doing. Yeah, it was on Suno. Bed Guy coming through with the Twitch Prime for 31 months in total. Thank you so much, my guy. And Valley Flying with a raid. How's it going, Valley Flying? Yeah, I was not feeling well. I just remember thinking it was awesome, and then after I listened to it the next day, I was like, what the hell? It's making me hungry for some Funyuns. Yeah, the next day I was just like, holy moly. Sounds worse with age, yeah. Train coming down the track, it had always been bad. Sounds like a robotic dog. Sounds like I need to find my taxes. A robotic dog barking? Yeah. It's... So you know that there's a guy named Marshmallow, fairly normal, happy songs. He did a whole album like that. Kind of like an antithesis to his like normal music. And it's a lot of stuff just like that. And in fact, he has a music video, and it sounds a lot like that song, actually. A little different. But it's like it's like in a prison, and then they put it over the loudspeakers to get the prisoners under control, and they're all like holding their ears and like upset and everything. I think it's the same idea. Like even the prisoner, they use it in a prison to torture the inmates, was the whole music video. I'm not even kidding. And I feel like that also was in that vein. Sausage time, sure. Oh, come on. There was two ways you can get an order in the prisons: either play dubstep bullshit or play the NFL Pro Bowl. Either one is borderline cruel and unusual point, but it'll get the job done guaranteed. Wow. NFL Pro Bowl. I forgot about that. Is it still usually in Hawaii? No, it's not a game anymore. Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah, I think if I was a professional football player, it would be like all the shitty players get to take that week off, and because you played good for the whole year, you have to go play in it. You have to work an extra week? About the stardom? I suppose that's fine for some players, but Could we act to the Los Angeles Raiders? Yeah. I suppose. Well, there's a bug right here. I mean, I've literally streamed every day and played every day, and it killed my streak. That's a bug. I don't feel like that's right. Hello, how's it going? Yeah, I literally stream every day, and there's missed 0 days. Going to Disneyland? We went to... Kat and I have been to Disneyland 3 times in the last 6 years. Or a total of 4 days. It's been good. Yeah, I've gone 3 times. And I thought it was fine. Oh my god. Get an annual pass for $99. No, yeah. Disneyland is expensive. Oh my god, I can't win this fight. Oh. I don't know what I'm pointing at. I don't know what the red arrow's for, but we'll use it. I think it's funny, actually. I'll leave it. Fuck it. I think it's funny. That's funny to me. Alright, we're fucking going around this dumb shit. Alright, I'll have to do it. Unless you want me to do it now. Herb, you want me to do it now? Alright, we'll do it later then. Okay. Babe, I don't know if you're watching or not. I'm crispy. Let's go this afternoon. Hey, Pac. Oh, let's go to 4 o'clock or something. It's 7 alliances. It's not complicated. It's 7 alliances. Okay. Yeah, I'm crispy. 7 alliances. So 7 times 24 people. Yeah. $280. There you go. Yeah, 169. It's under 200 people, is my understanding. What the hell's going on here? Did I use the wrong team or did I do some wrong targeting? I'm completely zoned out. Yeah, I just like completely blanked out. I was like thinking about something else. I was thinking about an eBay order that I ordered something from eBay and I thought the order was based in the States. Like I thought the order specifically said item located in the States because I didn't want to do this drop ship China bullshit. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh, that's cool. Then I got a random message. I think the message came directly from eBay, but it must have been a different vendor. And the item is coming from China, and I'm pissed off now. And I went back and looked at the order, and it doesn't say item domestically located. I don't like that. I mean, it could be months. Oh, this item was this item was only made in China. There's 0 of this item made in the United States. No, I just thought the item was it's a drop ship. Basically, I don't even think they I wish I would have read it closer. I wouldn't have ordered it. Will eBay let you cancel an order? If it takes too long? No, I lost the tiebreaker. I wish I would have read the order more clearly at checkout. I thought it was the same order, but because it was a direct email from eBay. I don't know. Now, the more I think about it, it sounds like a scam. Well, I know, and I did. See, it was an order that I was watching, and I was watching it specifically because it said that it was located in the United States. And then I got an email from eBay saying the item you were watching, you were offered a discount because you were watching this order. And I thought, okay, this is a scam. I didn't respond to the email. I went to the app directly and the message was in the app. And I was like, oh, cool. This is the one that I've been looking at. And I don't know if the vendor changed it. Because then I order it, and she's like, oh yeah, the item will arrive 10 days after it drops in customs. I was like, well, how do I track where it is in customs? Oh, don't worry about that. Literally, that's what she said. Do not worry about that. Yeah, I like the Amazon. This particular item, if I was on Amazon, I would have bought it. It's just not on Amazon. I absolutely would have. Absolutely did not want to buy this on eBay. This all pushes me back to this only buy stuff on Amazon philosophy. Oh, it is a Transformer. It's a Mecha Invasion Devastator. All 6 pieces. I would have bought the yellow, but I bought the traditional green. I'm not buying it from some random TF Safari or any of those bullshit sites. Let's see here. Well, no, that's 1/3 of it. That's 1/3 of it. There's 2 other pieces. So this is 3 and 4, but there's 1, 2, 5, and 6. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not doing that. Buy 1 piece here, 1 piece there, 1 piece there, different shipments. No, I want all of it or none of it. 1 box. Yeah, I got it for $285 with shipping. So it was like $308 with tax. Yeah, $285 with shipping. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. But it's I know this company. It was $285 with shipping. There's no guarantee this is located in the States either. This company drop ships all the time. This company normally drops ships. It says in stock. Where though? Okay. Wouldn't throw anything away. Nope. Absolutely would not have thrown that away. No. What is it? Wouldn't have thrown it away on purpose. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So there's the biggest jump is from 105 to 106, where you have to do the full 44,000, but then you get 24,000 at 106, and then the number drops all the way up to 110. So the longest level is from 105 to 106, and then 106 to 7 is shorter than the net. And then they get longer all the way up to 110. But they're all lower than the gap between 105 and 106. Yeah. And I believe if you went from 104 to 105, it would give you some experience, but we're all at 105. Well, not all of us, but you know what I mean? So, like, we already got that experience and it was wasted. They have a warehouse there too. Based in Vegas? No, you got to be kidding me. TF Sources in Vegas? No fucking way. If they're in Vegas, I would just buy it from them directly. I don't think they would have a storefront. I know where that is. 2100 East Flamingo Drive. This is a public building. This is a government building. Like, well, I just screwed that up. Hmm. No, that's not where I think it is. But I know I no, no. It doesn't look very warehousey, but this part of town is. I mean, I never go over here. This just looks like generic office space. Yeah, yeah. It may be, that straight up may be a one of those, like sometimes lawyers or therapists rent a closet and there's a desk and then there's like a reception area and they can get bail there, and it's literally just a physical address that's not a PO box or anything like that. It's an actual desk and that's it. 55, yeah. Yeah. They probably have a 0% interest in people showing up anywhere and picking things up. Just deliver it. You know what I mean? It's like, nah, we're good. This is going away. Run, don't walk. Spend this. It's all getting converted to shop credits. When does it go away? 41 minutes. Really? Well, they're stupid. They have the wrong currency in Battle World. I saw someone typing. I guess you were typing that in chat earlier, and I didn't understand what you meant by that. Now I do. What the hell? Oh, fuck me. I don't care about Google TV. There we go. Well, that kind of sucks. All right. Purple ions? I don't know if those even matter. All right. Well, if I could go and buy that stuff and directly pick it up from their warehouse, I would much rather do that than eBay. Yeah. Let's see, I lost all my my computer just freaked out. So let me get all of this back. Where did I $700? That's nothing. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, that particular company sponsors a lot of YouTubers too. I may be able to. There's a guy that has 600,000 subs that does some pretty amazing videos. So he's pretty funny though. What do I want? And I'm not funny. I was gonna do something. Oh, inventory drops. Your mom's funny. Oh, look at all these ones. Sitting on 2 weeks worth. Thank you. Fractals? Okay, then they fixed it. Hello, darkness. Well, I was on a Zoom call with Scopel Next. I think it was on Friday. And I just felt like having this background. It's a good background. Avoid Zilla background. I'm not wearing pants right now. Hindenburg, much better background. A Zeppelin? That's pretty funny, actually. Something I was going to look up. Oh, yeah. Cheetats? Yeah. You guys don't want to see my balls. Dude, that was like the funniest thing in the world. It's like, ah, shit, I sat in some gum. Oh, and there's hair in it. I don't know. I just always thought that was funny. Yeah. No, I think Boss Tobe, that's exactly what the point of the video was. Unless you have 1,000 gems, 20 million silver, 25 void shards, maybe like 6 to 7 sacred shards, it's going to be costly. And you need to be able to do 20 on all those dungeons. Like easily.
MSF ain't a game, it's a digital mall where the price tag's high and the grind is tall. You can play for free, but you'll wonder why when Scalpely reminds you it's buy or die.
All right, I'm going to go eat lunch. Let's see if Kat wants to chat with you guys. I will turn on the background. Here you go.
You wanna be strong, then pay that toll, or sit in the grind while the whales take control. Gold's too low, mats don't drop, but here's a quick fix, just check the shop. Professor X, man, hope's getting thin, but for just $4.99, you can maybe win. Tryna be meta, you wanna survive, one choice remains, bro. Buy or die. Buy fast, limited time, it ain't gonna last. First hit's free, now the cost runs high. Better hit that store, cause it's buy or die. In the game, it's a digital mall where the price tag's high and the grind is tall. You could play for free, but you'll wonder why when Scopely reminds you it's buy or die. Canada's finest. Nah, you're a joke. Your bars melt faster than maple syrup soaked. You lost the valley flying, man. How's that feel? All that arm wrestling hype, but you couldn't seal the deal. Breaking toys in rage, what's your excuse? You're a grown-ass man with a short fuse. Better keep it chill before you come bust. Cause I'm taking this mic and grinding you to dust. Wrist hit hard. Your words don't bite. You lit the spark. Now I'll bring the fight. Checkmate, dorky. Your fame's a lie. Angry beard vibes ain't gonna fly. What's the deal, dorky? You're losing grip. Throwing fits and toys like you're gonna flip. I'm the storm, you're the snow melting fast. I'm the future of this game, you're the past. You drove trucks, now you're driving folks mad. With your weak ass bars and a beard that's bad. Stick to the north, where it's cold and tame. Cause down here, I'm the one who's running the game. Wrist hit hard, your words don't bite. You lit the spark, now I'll bring the fight. Checkmate, dorky, your fame's a lie. Angry beard vibes ain't gonna fly. Game over, dorky, your toys are broke. Your arm wrestling lust, man, you're just a joke. From Canada's cold to your screams of despair, I'm the king of this mic, you're just hot air. Game over, dorky, your toys are broke. Your arm wrestling lost, man, you're just a joke. From Canada's cold to your screams of despair, I'm the king of this mic, you're just hot. Just holler.
Yeah, Cat was Charles was like locked onto him. All right, easy fusion plan. All right, Boomer yell at T-Dats. Oh boy. Where's this? Look for the free appreciation. Okay. I don't know what that is. All right, let's find something to watch.
Hey, what is going on, everybody? Boylon here, back for another video on Marvel Strike Force. Happy Monday, and we have a new week of Marvel Strike Force ahead of us, of course, on the back of the poopy, I'm going to call it the poopy Magneto Phoenix Force compensation. We also have the retconned Dimensions starting today, and it's a massive nothing burger.
Yep.
However, I think it's absolutely hilarious the rewards that they're giving for that, because the people who are even getting into this won't even need this stuff. It is absolutely wild. Also, I want to talk a little bit about the Champions team that's coming out, because we have Moon Girl coming out this week, and I'm a little bit concerned. We don't know 100%, but there was nothing in the blog that I was aware of that said that there was going to be an increase in rewards for the Annihilation Raid, other
No.
than the fact that we're going to be forced to use this new Champions team, if you want to do the Omega Raid anyways. And they're replacing Thunderbolts? That was a bit of a surprise to me, but at least in the Spotlight Raids, it seems that they're replacing Alpha Flight, so for newer players, you don't need to do this anymore, which is great. But for those of us who are kind of like near the top-ish, what are we doing with this team? Do we need it? Do we have to do it? I want to break that down in the second half of the video. So let's boil this down.
Let's boil it down.
And I forgot to mention that I should have probably done this in the start, but anyways, there is a new promo code. So you can use the promo code Infinity to redeem yourself this. You'll get yourself 50. Yeah, I know, guys. Like, this is slim pickings these days. 50 purple training modules.
Why he went full green screen? Interesting.
Gold and 100 shards of Thanos Endgame, if this is something that you still need, or it converts to 1,200 shop credits. So hey, don't look a gift horse in the mouth here. Thank you, Scopely, for your infinite generosity. Yeah, so let's jump really quickly to the blog. I just want to talk about a few things. So today, later on today, we have the Cannonball Battle Pass of the team that like I have not even worked on or can, because I have no resources or not enough for what things I need. Raid Warzone, fine, whatever. Retcon Pocket Dimension.
Dog Solo coming through for 47 months. Thank you, my guy.
Global milestone. Let's start here. So first of all, should be easy to do. This is the Warlock free-to-play unlock event. The couple straight is there. You just need to take a bunch of, in fact, it actually, oh yeah, I forgot the game's bugging out again because of the way this, god damn, I hate this. Okay.
Yeah, I hate it.
Up here, right? So it doesn't even matter, like, you don't have to use like two couples together. You just have to use any of these traded characters. Take them into Blitz, do a couple of rotations, and there, boom, you'll get your global milestone, which isn't here yet, but it will be later, and then you'll get that done. I want to talk about this really quick, too. I don't know if did I talk about this in another video? You guys probably noticed that they just completely neutered the Save the World milestone. Like, before I was actually spending about 150 energy or whatever it was to complete this, and now you get like no chapter currency at all, because there was like 12.5k or something like this chapter currency per day, and that was enough for like 5 shards, so like I still thought it was worth it. The gold's still there, or maybe it's a little bit less, and then you get like 2 T4s and an ability orb there. And 5. I feel like this was completely neutered, but let me know in the comments down below. Right, we went from like, I don't know, like 7 milestones to like 2. That's just what it appears like to me. Wow, I haven't even done this. Spend camp, yeah, because I'm not spending campaign energy. So now that I hit level 110, I'm just going back to hoarding my campaign energy. I think I core like once a day usually, just to kind of make sure I clear that web objective on that. Let's just look at this really quick, the redacted dimension. So here's what's hilarious. First of all, the enemies are very high level. They're basically like, they scale all the way up to 110 gear tier 20 over here.
It worked for me.
Marvel at the very end.
It's not a very good code, but it did work for me.
Yeah, Thunderstrike, Quasar, and Blastar, Null. You know, so it does get pretty crazy. Like, it was said it was recommended gear tier 19, but honestly, you probably need, like, maxed out characters to get to the end. Or just struggle and take, you know, every day, right? And just, like, go back in and do that. Now, I think that there's I heard that there's mods in here. I don't see it, but... Oh, it's over here. Okay, so Battle World abilities are active in this run. War abilities. So it should... And Jeff has massively increased stats and damage reduction. So that should be easier. But let's take a look at the rewards on this. You're getting purple gear, guys. Purple gear. What the fuck? What the fuck? Nobody needs this. You're doing like endgame content that has red gear enemies. They're like level 105 minimum. And they're giving you this kind of... No. First of all, the people who are even who even get here in the first month.
Yeah.
We don't know how many
It's 7 alliances.
So Pathfinder said that this was going to be available for a while.
7 alliances.
Specify how long, and I guess we'll find out later on today. I hope it's available for at least 2 months, honestly. Because that's about how long it's going to take for a good chunk of players to get Jeff unlocked, right? Like most people are not even going to have him unlocked now. I might have him in 4 weeks if I'm lucky, but I don't represent the average by any means. So, you know, maybe more players will have him in 2 months' time. But yeah, the node drops are just
8 alliances? Okay. Yeah, small number.
Red gear,
under 200 is what we decided earlier. Under 200 people.
Crimson gear raid orbs is just insulting. Oh my god. And even by the very end, there actually is not any G20s on the nodes, except for in here. Now, the total amount of Armory 20s that are actually available in here is, I believe, 12 per run. So 12 orbs per run for a total of 24 over the course of the full thing. Now, I think when you do things like Quasar and the Blastar event, like, you get, like maybe, like almost that much. Like, I think you get, like, 10 to 12 orbs, I thought, for doing it, right? And so this just doesn't seem very generous. The Armory 20 is just, like, a weird bonus icing. Obviously, you're going to get 4 red for doing the first time, and doing the timed run, you're going to get 7 red. Okay? One thing we don't know is that whenever this does go away, and you know, a lot of people are just not even able to build this team, right? That what will happen to the Red Stars later? Will it be dark promotion credits? Will it be something else? Will it be chapter?
I love how he can talk for...
I don't know, right? We don't know.
17 minutes.
The other thing I want to point out is that for some reason, in the Fractal store, the diamond... I just noticed this, actually. Diamonds are not available. Maybe it will later on today when the Sigil store goes away. But currently, there are no diamonds available in the Fractal store. And I didn't really understand why. I'm currently saving my Fractals for later on this week when Ursa Major pops in. I'll be, you know, making sure to get him buffed up ASAP with Fractals. And that's exactly what I am saving my gold for here. Because about 55 million is going to go towards Ursa Major, and then I'm going to be broke, right? And then I'm not going to have anything else. So I really don't have the resources to even upgrade Retcon later. And this brought me to a really interesting comment that was made on my Discord server that I want to highlight really quick here before we go any further, right? So Battle World is going to come out tomorrow. We have Moon Girl on Wednesday, Ursa Major in the Fractal store Wednesday, and then we're going to get some of these power-ups. So 25 shards of Darkstar tomorrow. 25 shards of Ursa Major on Wednesday starting there. And so I'll get them unlocked fairly quickly this week, I think, between the Command Center event and the Fractals purchasing. But yeah, I'm going to be broke as far as resources go, because it leads me to this comment by June, who wrote this on my Discord server. This game already lacks content, and now I have to skip teams, and that also means skipping content to play some of the content. This is nuts. So what does this mean? Well,
yeah,
like, we don't have the resources to build retcon. Most of us don't, right? Like, I'm just going on assuming that there's so many reworks that we need to consider that I you can't do it, right? Like, so I'm skipping retcon for now, unless it's an Annihilus unlock team that I somehow need it. I'm finishing Winter Guard, right? That's where I'm at right now. Champions is coming out, and I am not gonna do Champions, and I'm gonna tell you why in a little bit later on when we talk about the Annihilation raid. And then you basically need to skip every other team. So if I want to do the March team, I need to skip the February team because it costs 255 million gold to max out a team now at 110, which you don't need right now, but you will soon. You will need that 110 very soon, right? Especially at low stars for new characters. And the current amount of resources that we're getting, I heard, is about 190 to 200 million gold, I think. I have to go back and watch the Big Positive Geek video on that one, on the January numbers, and whether or not we'll see what continues into February. We're not getting enough every single month for every single team. And some months have more than 5 characters, right? Like we had Adam Warlock and Star-Lord, and that came out with the February stuff, right? And then Magneto Phoenix Force. Those 8 characters for the month of February with champions, right? So yeah, that's a lot of characters. You can only do 5 characters every other month, basically, at this point. So it's just kind of crazy how this is, right? We have to pick and choose our battles, but this does involve skipping characters, nonetheless. I have a feeling that Adam Warlock and Star-Lord are going to be required characters for the Annihilus unlock at Galactic Council. They're going to force this upon us, I think. But until we see that, I don't think that they have any real use in regular gameplay that I need them in. So I'm not going to take them to 110 until I am literally forced to, that they're telling us that we have to do it. Other than that, yeah, my plans are to tentatively skip the champions for reasons I'm going to bring up now. So we need to jump back to the blogs, right? And we need to get to the part where they talk about the raids, which is down here. Updated Annihilation raids.
They're not really selling gold. Like, what? 50 million gold for $100? Are people considering buying that? There was an offer for $50, right? That was an event, a Whalestone event, right? Which had over 60 million. I mean, right now, like, people aren't really even considering gold purchases unless, like, where, right? I mean, I guess maybe some people, but 50 million gold for $50, are you going to buy? I don't know what, I mean, it's 65 million for $60. There you go, gold burst. There you go. So it's a dollar a million as opposed to $2 a million on those other orders, right? Other offers. It's just wild, right? It's wild.
Spotlight raid. So that's great. The spotlight raid thing, that's a great thing. So champions should be a more of a priority build for newer and maybe mid-game players who obviously don't have Alpha Flight. It doesn't seem like they're giving us a new spotlight raid. They're just adding champions to those nodes so that you're no longer forced to have to build Alpha Flight, which is great. That's a good thing. But for those of us who have Alpha Flight and we're simming with Alpha Flight, it's not really that necessary for us until we're forced for something else. So the current bio node and the new bio node will move to the end of the raid lane. Oh wait, sorry, did I miss a part where they're replacing Thunder? Oh, difficulties 8 and 9 give you the choice of using champions or Thunderbolts. Now, I will point out that people have probably already noticed that Moon Girl is not a bio character. She's
Astrogram. Yeah, Astrogram. Yeah, right.
More difficulties under 8 that has a requirement of bio. So whereas at least the other ones have a team call out, the other ones are just bio. So you won't even be able to use the full champions team under difficulty 8. I'm not sure if that's something that they thought about really here, but anyways, it's something that's been brought up before. On the Omega Raid difficulty 10, it flat out requires champion trades. So if you're an alliance that does Omega Raid normally, you won't be able to do this anyways until you have the new characters unlocked. Just like for Immortal Weapons, I'm pretty sure this was the same thing there. So nothing new there, but they are basically saying you can't get 100% for another couple of weeks until Sam Alexander comes out and you can actually start doing those nodes. Omega Raid difficulty 9, the Mystic nodes will only require Immortal Weapons, where it'll previously Immortal Weapons or Night Stalkers. Now, one thing, and I've mentioned this in other videos, is that when you're doing the annihilation rate, assuming that they're still keeping the normal rate, I think they are, right? Pretty sure they are. But what you can do is you can actually dumb down the nodes on the various sections so that you don't actually have to do that specific thing. So what I mean by that is that this Mystic mission here that says 5 Immortal Weapons or Night Stalkers on D9, well, you can just take it down to D7, and then that's going to allow you to use any Mystic characters here. So that's kind of important there to note, because if you don't have the specific team, or if you're not ready for the Immortal Weapons, then you can actually just use, well, Night Stalkers or whatever team that you currently have. And that should be the same as well for these bios or these new champion sections, I suppose, as well, right? So whatever that ends up being, that you should be able to take them down to D7, because it really drops the requirements down to, well, this is actually the bonus one, so those aren't a good, but down here, just any in general, right? Insidious 6, drop it down to D7, and it says 5 tech. So the same thing should happen for the Thunderbolts nodes, the Champions nodes, you know, and the difference is fairly minor, honestly, for a single node, right? So at difficulty 9, actually, sorry, D7 right here, 260 armory, 20 orb fragments. On difficulty 9, it's 430. So it's a difference of like 170 orb fragments, or like 1 orb every 10 days. For having a single team upgraded, it's not a lot of difference in resources. And that brings me to the final part here, where, yeah, so if I don't build champions, then I lose out on 1 orb every 10 days. It's really not going to make or break my experience by any means, because they're already kind of strangling G20 as it is. You can just buy it through the chapter store, right, if you really need it. Like, it's just like, to spend all this amount of gold and training modules on a raid team that only gives me a minor increase in rewards does not seem worth it to me, right? Maybe they're going to be involved in some PvE content, some events, but we don't know yet at this point. And is it important enough to build that team? So far, my answer is no. But also, by reading this entire thing here, nothing tells me, it says the Annihilation Raid updates. It doesn't even say it's going to be a new raid, right? It doesn't even say it's going to be Annihilation Raid 3, although it should, I don't know, it should come out as Annihilation Raid 3, because that's what
I think I'm still sick.
They changed it up again. It came out
Sick
as
in the head.
But there's nothing in here that talks about increased rewards. And that's the biggest issue. Because if they're asking you for a bunch of things, including now, you know, using immortal weapons more and using the champions on these new nodes, why do I want to do all of this if there's no change in increased rewards, right? Then I'm just doing that. I'm spending 255 million gold, which is the cost. I know we don't need them at 110, but that's the cost anyways of a full team at 110 is 255 million gold. And if I'm not getting anything out of this, like, why am I doing it? That's what I don't understand. So yeah, that's what I'm currently sitting on things. I don't have any plans in the moment to build champions, and I don't think that you guys need to rush to do it either. Again, unless you're a newer player, this might be useful for you both as a raid team, but also it seems like you can actually skip Thunderbolts as well by having champions. So if you don't, if you're again a player who hasn't done any of these teams, the champions would make sense as that newest team to replace both Thunderbolts and Alpha Flight for the various raids. Other than that, for the rest of us, though, I don't really see a whole lot of point. But that's just me, and I would love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Happy Monday, by the way. We'll see what else comes up happening. We'll see what the full duration of the redacted dimension ends up being. I'm kind of curious myself, but it seems to be a pretty boring week, I think. We just have Century City, but same song and dance, right? Different chaos nodes, but other than that, like, it doesn't even matter. What matters is really the damage you do to Century at the very end. Anyways, that's where most of your VP is coming from. That's it for now, everyone. We'll see if there's any good data mines later on in the week, and I'll see you on the next video. Where's my button? There we go.
And if you like this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and you'll be greatly helping out the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys on the next one.
Hey guys, just apologies here. It was a very long video, so what I did was I just broke up the video into different parts, and if you guys need to go through the different titles, you can kind of go through it. But yeah, I go on a little bit of a tangent, and when I was done recording, I was like, oh man, I could have just shut up there. But hopefully, yeah, I have some footage there with Cosmic Crucible at the end. I also have some alliance mates leaving, or mate has left. So if you guys are looking for an alliance and you guys are interested, information to our Discord is in the comments. As well as just, yeah, again, the chunk of the video at the start is just my rant on the Phoenix Force, Magneto, and basically the dilemma we will be faced with, or I'm facing, and maybe you guys are faced with it as well. But otherwise, yes, apologies. It is quite a lengthy video, and I do apologize for that. And hopefully you guys are able to get some use out of it. Thank you. What is going on, guys? It's your boy Az. We are back here with another video for you guys. We are enjoying our Sunday here. Our household is battling through a little bit of a cold right now, so do apologies if you hear.
All right, dude.
What's going on, MSFers? Duelam here, and today we've got Cosmic Crucible Season 20, Week 1, Round 1, going against Hammer off Cop something. I don't know. All right, round number 1, we've got, we pretty much have my defense, actually. Round number 1, we got Shadow King, Omega Red, Quasar, good old Nightcrawler, and we have Red Guardian here. Room number 2, we've got Sus Annihilators with Null. Room number 3, Illuminati, not Old Man Logan, Juggernaut and Odin. Room number 4, Cursed with Azazel. Room number 5, Immortal Weapon. He's got a pretty beefy Immortal Weapons. And then room numero 6, we've got Mephisto with New Mutants. So we're going to do this one first. I'm assuming New Mutants stop offense up of some sorts. I genuinely don't know. And I'm really not going to like try to find out, because I was thinking about using Namor here to give offense up on spawn to my team, well, at least my Fantastic Four members, because of that. But I'm assuming New Mutants stop offense up for whatever reason on spawn. So I'm not going to bank on that. I'm just going to use good old Black Cat here. We do have the room rules here. On turn end, characters with trauma gain +1 bleed. As well, on turn characters clear all positive effects from self and heal 10% of that character's max health. So the offense up wouldn't do anything anyway, because I would clear it on my turn. So we're going to do Fantastic Four, Professor X plus Black Cat. Black Cat's going to get a nice stun out there on someone. I haven't decided who, honestly. So I genuinely do not know who I'm going to stun. I do not know. And I have to choose right now. So that's cool. I know there won't be a taunt from Cannonball, which is nice. Also, even if Cannonball goes, it doesn't matter, because guess what? They're going to have silence, so it really doesn't matter. We're going to do the big ult here and get some defense down on everybody. Also, I just realized they don't stop speed stat, which I would have bet my left nut that they did, but I guess I'd be one nutted. Just like Lance Armstrong, the one who didn't go to the moon. He's got one ball. He brast his testicle when he had testicular cancer. What am I even talking about right now? We're playing Marvel freaking Strike Force. What a time to be alive. Okay. So yeah, this is pretty straightforward. Next one to go is probably.
He's like, what the hell am I talking about?
I guess it's gonna be.
Holy shit!
So let's go here, I guess, and then we just deal with whatever Wolfsbane's gonna do. If Wolfbane goes before my Professor X. I don't know the speed of Wolfsbane, if I'm being honest, but nope, Professor X goes first. Adios. All right, we're going to go down the middle to make sure everybody gets trauma, everybody gets blind, everybody gets everything, which is perfect. I'm going to do with a special on Cannonball here, so the mind controls hit Magic and Wolfsbane. Make sure we're getting the most amount of damage there. Mind control will do some good stuff. She can hit through blind, but I have a metric boatload of barrier, so it does not matter. It tickled, which is pretty cool. I'll do the special here just to get...
He's playing well harder, summoning more plastic.
Special here. Hopefully this kills you. It looks like it might with the assist from Human Torch, and it does. All right, pretty straightforward. That's why I love to have Fantastic Four and Professor X on offense, to do exactly that, to make it easy to take out a team like that. So yeah, pretty nice there. Don't have to worry about that room anymore. Now we've got room number 5. We've got a pretty nifty combo for room number 5. Let's see. We got that save team. Where art thou? You are right here. So we've got APOC, Blade, Lady Deathstrike, Void Knight. That's right, Void Knight. And Oath here. Oath giving me 5% speed, making sure I'm pretty much going faster than everybody. Also, Void Knight going to be here for the clump, and then we've got big AoE damage in Blade, in Lady Deathstrike as well. So let's see how it goes. None of these characters have been taken above 105, so I'm curious to see if this counter is going to continue to work less and less the more people take up characters to 110. But I don't know who would take Immortal Weapons to 110 if they're just a raid team and we don't really need them to be level 110. So I'm interested to see if this counter ever really stops working or not. So let's find out. We got the Flippy Dippy on everybody. We got the Clumpy Dumpy as well.
Wow.
The ult
The
here
technical
on Lady
term.
Bullseye, so it hits everybody. Awesome. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Then we're going to do the special. I'm going to do it on Steel Serpent just because he has a vulnerable, so I can get that extra striker attack on him. Awesome. That'll do some big fat damage. I'm going to target Lady Bullseye with this. Also, Lady Bullseye is level 109, so I'm going to target Lady Bullseye with everything here and make sure she takes the exposed hit as well, because that'll give me some good damage. I am going to get a nice stun on Steel Serpent here because him taking a turn wouldn't be the most ideal. And then I think I'm going to punch Lady Bullseye here because her taking a turn would not be great. Then again, I could like kill Iron Fist World War II, or I'm going to kill Iron Fist OG because he does the heals and he's annoying. Oh, and they just all bled out. Okay, that worked out well. Iron Fist is going to take a turn. That's going to do some pretty good damage, but that's okay. Now I'm going to heal up a good amount here with Apocalypse Special. Awesome. Get defense down over on Iron Fist from this special. It was resisted. That's fine. All right, we're going to do the special here. Probably should have done the basic. It does more damage, but that's okay. Let's make sure you don't take a turn and you're gone. And then pretty straightforward. Lady Bullseye, definitely problematic because she is a large chick, especially because a lot of us have diamonds on her already because they gave a lot of shards away from her for free. So I know a lot of people got shards for her already. So, all right, well, at least we cleared it. That's good. We've had pretty much full health except for Void Knight. I really do love the fact that Void Knight's still been pretty useful in compositions like that for the clump and dump, especially with the disappointment that was Magneto because he doesn't have a clump in his kit, which I thought was very odd, let me tell you. So here,
but Jeff does.
Using Guardian really doesn't do anything for me. I've realized because he doesn't give offense up because of a cursed, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do Living Mummy. And the reason why is because Living Mummy gives 7% speed. Now what you're thinking is a cursed stops speed stat, right? They do. Not for villains though. And Strange Heartless is a villain. Somebody actually suggested this to me, that Strange will go before a cursed because of Living Mummy here. So pretty interesting. I have Iron Patriot here for more damage from the vulnerables. Yo-Yo obviously going to do some yo-yo things at 140 speed. So this should be pretty good. We also have some not gear tier 20s on the other side. I think like Azazel, Hood, and one more were not gear tier 20. So I should be able to do some pretty good things here. Let's find out together, though.
No,
so we're gonna hit the special here. Get some good damage all around. Satana looks like she's going to be my easy pickings here for Damon, which is fan-frickin-tastic. Adios, Chuckle Nuts. Yep, well, Gonzo.
Chuckle Nuts.
Very, very good. And then, hey, shout out to you, random YouTube comment, who I don't remember who it was, but that is pretty nice. I get to use Strange Heartless before Azazel and the delete. That's pretty spicy. Thank you very much, whoever said that in the comments. That was amazing. That was awesome. I guess you could use Hellcat in here too then, because she would get the 7% speed. Also, she's already at like 132 speed, so she's very fast. Or 133. So, very cool. I actually really like that. Nothing wrong with that at all. Next up, we're going to do Immortal X-Men. And we're going to slap this room. You could absolutely do... Old Man Logan here instead of Polaris, but Old Man Logan's on defense for me, so I don't have him, obviously. So we're just going to do this, and we're going to go into it. So yeah, it should be pretty straightforward. I stop assists because of Rachel, which is always great. I do have a 4 diamond Rachel as well. I don't think she's gear tier 20. I can't remember. I think I was saving my mutant gear for New Mutants, and I also took up Magneto as well, so I probably won't be taking up Rachel, unfortunately, even though she is a damn good character. She stops assists, she doesn't let them get immunity, she hits them when they have speed up as well, like that, which is really funny. I always love getting that extra hit, putting that defense down out there as well. Obviously, they're not going to special because they don't have special energy right now, so they are not doing anything really, which is lovely to see. The only problem is Odin is going to he is going to basic here. I actually probably should have dropped a member of the team here to make sure that Odin did not lose the special energy so that he did special, because that would have been more beneficial for me. Well, that's unfortunate. So what I'm going to do here is just make sure the other characters die here, and then I'll come in and solo Odin, because I'm going to lose here, because Odin's going to basic right here, and then I'm going to end up losing. So I'm going to make sure everybody potentially dies here, but now Odin with the battlefield effect, I think there's no chance I can win. But maybe if I ult here, get some good damage, maybe I can out damage his heals. I did put heal block on him.
Oh, kill him!
Get rid of it just now, but that could be potentially good. Let's get the special out here, get some health. Striker attack as well from Beast might do some good damage. Okay. None of this puts out heal block, does it? Disrupted, bleed. So let's do the ult here. Let's do the clump to hit everybody. Storm is still alive, so maybe Storm can go before Odin goes. I ult and I kill him. I don't think this will kill him. Oh! All right, well, that's okay. Yeah, I definitely should have used somebody else that was not Beast, probably, to make sure that I didn't have the issue of him losing his special energy from the team. So I definitely should have used someone else there so that Jean Grey didn't get that special energy drain there. That's unfortunate. That's okay. Learning. That's why the Old Man Logan comp works, because you don't allow him to... you do allow him to special, but he hasn't assisted yet, so that's okay. All right, room number 2. Let's see what we got here. We're going to do a Blast Art comp. We got
I can't watch
Big
this
Time Spider-Man.
anymore.
We're going to do...
What's going on with the game? I do like this the tempo of his commentary. Ooh, look at that. All right. Oh boy. Okay. The redacted event? Marvel Strike Force is going political now? Yeah, someone else said they had a problem with it too. All right. I think I've got a little bit of a cold still, so I'm going to call it. I can't get into it. There's just like, I don't know what the deal is. Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep it off. All right. Bye-bye.